Hey everybody, it's Sean from Secret Dream Travel, and in today's video, we're going to talk about how I faced my fears at Oceanworld in Dominican Republic. You may or may not know, if you follow us on social media, that we recently went on a 5-day cruise with Royal Caribbean for Thanksgiving and my birthday to Haiti and Dominican Republic, and Dominican Republic was our second stop, and here's how it went. Follow along. And DR, day 4. Once we got off the cruise ship, we were lined up in our lines based on what excursions we purchased, and we were introduced to the Dominican heritage and people through dance. After the dance, we were walked over to our prospective bus. The bus was packed to the brim, but we walked over to the bus and then we were taken over to Oceanworld. It was about a 15-minute bus drive through this area, and I would say that this bus ride was interesting. Throughout the whole bus ride, the tour guide was telling us all the prices of things that we can purchase if we didn't already have it. So we had booked the dolphin encounter, which was for $60. And then they had other things like the sea lion show, dolphin swimming, and also shark swimming. While he was talking, the only thing that can go through my mind was, oh my gosh, I'm about to be swimming or in the pool with a dolphin. I am an avid swimmer. I know how to swim well, and I watch a lot of National Geographic shows, so I'm familiar with what dolphins look like, what they are like in general. They're peaceful animals, but I could not stop thinking about, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be next to a dolphin soon. I've never been around dolphins, never been around any sea creature bigger than a turtle, so I did not know what to expect, but that's what the whole thing that was going through my mind. Once we arrived at Oceanworld, we were greeted with more dancers.
Compadre Pedro Juan, baile el jaleo. Compadre Pedro Juan, ¿qué estás
And don't say my dolphin call was not spot on. The next thing we did, we got roped into chilling with some lovebirds. You can tell by the look on my face, I'm not into birds, but you gotta do what you gotta do. After chilling with the lovebirds, we decided to take some more photos with the other birds that they had there, including the flamingo. We went snorkeling and prepared ourselves for the big moment, dolphin encounter. Being that the dolphin encounter went so well, I got roped into doing something else that scared the shit out of me. We went swimming with the sharks. Earlier in the day, they do a shark feeding where you can watch them interact with the sharks. They are nurse sharks, but either way, in my mind, they're still sharks. And later on, when we went to purchase the shark swim, it was $60 more. And this medium-sized tank that we were in is where we would swim with the sharks. It only took me about a few minutes to get used to being around the sharks, and then I'm all the way in. I'm at the deep end chasing the sharks down, swimming closer to them. I would always advise that you wear a life jacket in this type of situation because, as you can see by watching this video, there are a few people who don't use life jackets. I don't need a life jacket myself to swim, but they weren't really looking at the sharks. They were just more focused on keeping above the water versus actually interacting or just swimming around with the sharks. So I would advise wearing a life jacket. After swimming with the nurse sharks, we had only about an hour left before we had to get back on the bus so we can go back to the ship. So we got into a free sea lion show, which is one of their biggest shows that they have at Oceanworld. So we decided to see that, and here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oceanworld and welcome the best of the best. Sea Lion Show. No more blah blah blah. Showtime! ¡Habla arriba! Everybody clap your hands. Palma, palma, palma. Pa, pa. Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, our superstar. Las estrellas son ellas a continuación, Rosario. Tenemos a Kevin y a Patria. Le tenemos una sorpresa. Ladies and gentlemen, surprise. Check it out. Smile, baby. Smile. Y de esta manera, ladies and gentlemen, Ohio, Gracias, maestro. All together, please. 1, 2, 3, jump, frío. Yes? Everybody ready?
Yes.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Jump.
Hey. Se está burlando de ti. He's making fun of you. Hey, hey, mira. Hey, no, hey, Cameron, what happened? What is going on? Dime. Cameron, eso no está bien ahí. Hey, mira, no lo haga. Don't do it. No, Cameron. Hello, how you doing? Oh, my God. Big tsunami. Oh, my God. Mayday, auxilio, socorro.
At this point in the show, the sea lion did not come back, so I was a little confused, but overall it was a great show. I wish there would have been more excitement with sea lions. I'm used to bigger sea lion shows where they do a little bit more, but it was a good show. And that's the story of how I faced my fear at Oceanworld in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. Bye-bye, Dominican Republic. Off to the open seas.